Hello. How are we all? Welcome.
What was that?
How are you?
Hello, let me just make sure that we're seeing your commentators.
I suppose we're going to be jiggity. We're going to be jiggity. We're going to be jiggity blurry because we always are.
We always are jiggity blurry. Oh no! Look down there. Don't look.
So if you're just joining us after this live for the review, you can just spool along here for the first minute. We'll just be saying a few hellos.
Scootle
through, and then we'll get to the review.
Jessica Ballard, love
Hi
Nadia.
everybody. Hi Leo. How are you?
What about me? What about me, Jessica? It's not just Nadia on the screen, is it? Michelle Lee, hello, heart. I wish I could do heart with my mouth.
See if we can do heart with our arms.
Hi, Jessica Ballard.
Right, do a heart. No, it doesn't work, does it?
Bring it down. Oh, so you're up there on slight time lag.
No,
just armpits,
it
isn't it?
doesn't work.
Hey, Leo Vibe Feeler. Hello, Jen McEwen. Wow, Jess Edits, Luke Story, Dazza Beats. I like Dazza Beats. I don't know why. I feel like Dazza Beats must be in the music industry.
Jay.
Are you in the music industry, Dazza
Hi
Beats?
Marie21. Hi Zoe Eleanor. Hi
Marie21, what a silly
McEwen.
person you are. You missed it.
Lots of familiar
Love t-shirt.
names there. Familiar names and faces. Well, not faces, but familiar. Well,
I once had a meeting with the head of BBC One. This is true. And I went to the meeting with this t-shirt on. Do you remember? And she said, "Is that your lucky t-shirt?"
That was
and I said,
Jay
"Yes,
Hunt.
Jay Hunt."
Yeah.
I said, "Yes, it is." And I think we shortly after that got commissioned, didn't we? So Mr. Happy really was Mr. Happy. But I wear Mr. Happy when I'm feeling really sad. And
Are you
Nadia
going to
says,
just talk like non-stop?
I feel a bit bipolar. I feel a bit up and down. I feel really
polar bear.
I feel a bit suddenly really depressed. Jess Edits. I meant Joe Godwin. I worked at BBC Work Experience. You met Joe? Oh, you met Joe Godwin? Oh, I've been in Greece for a week. Luke.
Lucky you, Luke. Right, so
Anyway,
who
Informer.
Saw Informer.
Can we also
tonight?
just share in the fact that the BBC have decided to drop that awkward little word, the?
Why do you keep saying this, Mark? You keep repeating
Because
this over and
bodyguard
over again.
isn't the bodyguard, it's just bodyguard.
Yeah, because it
The
wasn't the
Informer is
bodyguard. It's not
informer.
BBC if they've got anything against the word the.
Yeah, but it is about a person and the thing. It's about a noun, and that's a no, is that a noun? Yeah, it's a noun. They don't say the word the on anything. It's interesting. I find it interesting. Anyway, this is the new series that started on BBC One that's clearly taking a look at... Dazza Beats, it's Darren Boy. Oh, yes, of course. Sorry, I didn't relate the name to the name. Never watched Informer. Was it good? Yeah. So
Well, it only started tonight and it kicked off in a really great way.
Yeah.
Fabulous, really lovely, really naturalistic opening scene. Fantastic colours. Mark was overexcited and kept saying over and over again, probably about 10 times through the episode, "This is where my mum lives. This is where my mum lives. This is my mum's
It was
area.
all shot.
Oh my God, this is Shadwell. Oh my God, this is Shadwell."
Well, my mum's going to be like that as well, because not a lot gets filmed in Shadwell, ever. And this was shot in Watney Market in Shadwell, the East End of London.
Near my mum, that.
That's near my
Just
mum.
near my mum.
It's near her council flat.
God, look, that's just near my mum. Anyway, I found it was beautifully shot. You would know better being a director.
Well, Maddie, watching the trailer for this, liked the look of it, but she made an interesting observation. She said, "I don't like the Instagram filter."
Oh, I did.
Yeah, and weirdly,
liked
I
it.
didn't think I was going to like it, but I did. I had a major hurdle to overcome about 2/3 of the way through. I didn't realise the entire episode was a flashback.
It was so funny because halfway through the episode, I went, "Well, because it's in flashback." He went, "What do you mean it's in flashback?" I said, "It's not in flashback." So then I started to doubt myself because I'd said it so normal.
Yeah, you said,
It's
I
in
said this isn't flashback, because I'm always making notes so we know what the hell we're bloody talking about. And I must have looked away at the point. So when he was in court, he's in the now, a little bit like with the series The Cry.
Yeah.
That's the now.
Yeah.
Is Paddy Considine in court. And the then is Raza going through his journey of becoming an informer. And this is the journey of a young, intelligent, motivated, articulate, incredibly witty, responsible. Okay, he's selling drugs here and there. You know, he's making ends meet. He's a young Asian lad living in London. And it's how being in the wrong place at the wrong time,
With the wrong skin
with
colour,
the wrong
and
skin
the wrong
colour,
religion.
yeah, leads him into danger. Now, I thought one of my most favourite scenes in this whole episode was clearly at the beginning of the flashback that I didn't realise was a flashback. was when he was looking for a flatshare and he goes for it to be interviewed.
So funny. You with your reams of notes.
Yeah,
Been
and I don't know, it's a
taking
bloody
brilliant
flashback.
notes all the way through for this review, and then he went, "What do you mean?" It's...
But one of the things I'd like to think about myself, Nadia, is that when I'm wrong, I admit I'm wrong. Do you get me?
Well, you couldn't really not admit you were wrong with this
Well, no, you
one,
can't.
could you? It was
No.
in flaming flashback.
No, just like I couldn't admit I was wrong about Ben is Back's director. Peter Hedges. Do you remember the Peter Hedges moment?
Oh, that won't mean anything.
Well, it will if you go to our other reviews, trailer reviews. Anyway.
Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying the weekend vlogs, Isabel. Welcome. If any of you have missed out on that one, just check out our family weekend vlogs. I think they're really nice. I'm really proud of them.
They make me almost
really
feel like I
nice.
belong in the family, because I don't really feel like I belong at all.
It's really weird to sit and watch your own family back, because obviously I don't see anything. Mark goes off and edits everything.
Yeah.
And then I'll sit and watch them. I'm like, because when I read the comments, when I go to read the comments, I end up inevitably watching the film.
But can I just say, I
And
feel
just
very
really
much
feel
outside
good.
the family.
Really feel good.
I don't feel part of
My
the
father's
family.
Arabic, Nora. My father's Jordanian.
Yes, she is Jordanian.
What flashback? The Blaze didn't know it was a flashback.
It was hard to gather that, wasn't it? If you looked away for the brief moment Paddy Considine was in court. Anyway, can I just say that this scene when he's going to be in a flatshare, brilliant scene where they're all really artsy types, you know, kind of graduates, arty graduates, middle class white. Yeah, that's right, really Shoreditch. Really
Have you
Shoreditch.
gone back to the beginning?
No, I'm going back to the scene which I haven't. You haven't let me just share in.
Oh, you haven't stopped talking.
Let me just share in this and then I'll shut up. I'll share in this and then I'll shut up. I like the fact that he realised that they had been so racist and calling them young radicals in the photograph. Didn't we like that?
Because he was just handing out.
Did you like that moment?
Yeah, I did. I loved that.
Okay, what was your favourite bit?
Well, I'm not going to suddenly... We don't do reviews by
Yeah,
talking...
I'm gonna-
Mark, right, stop it, because you're being really annoying. We don't sit here and talk about our favourite
Talk
bits.
about your favourite bits.
Right, I'm going to cancel this review, because you're being really stupid and you're
not.
annoying people.
I'm not. Am I annoying you? I'm sorry.
And now
everyone.
we've gone blurry.
Oh, we've gone blurry. That's because of you. Hang on, have we gone blurry, everyone? Defo does. Yeah. Oh, we have gone blurry. We don't want to be blurry.
That's because you're being so
Okay.
stupid in this review.
If I
We're
calm
supposed
down,
to
if
stop.
I calm down, YouTube can't cope with my frizziness. Okay, well, bring it back. Don't stay annoyed.
Bring what back?
Whatever you're doing. So I liked his relationship. Oh God, we're so blurry. Oh, we're so blurry. We might have.
Is
to
it still blurry, guys?
Yeah. Look, it's doing that terrible thing. It's so annoying. Is that better? I keep refreshing it. Is that better?
I don't think us refreshing it will do anything.
Mark, not annoying me. He's cool. Thank you, Darren boy.
Yep, nope.
Oh right, some people know. Some people.
So I
yes.
don't really know where we are now, because you went back to the beginning. So
No,
you
I didn't
pick
go back
up.
to the beginning.
You
You
did.
interrupted me, and I hadn't actually finished my bit about one of my favourite scenes in the programme. So if we're doing a proper review, I'd quite like to mention the bits
Go on,
that I
then.
thought were really good. So he sees himself in the photo, and he doesn't like. So the whole episode was set up really nicely about the way in which we have inherent racism, inherent racism amongst us white English folk. And then it kind of tries to turn into a sort of procedural, I thought, where you had the pairing. What did you think of Paddy Considine and Belle? What's the name of the actress?
I didn't
Belle
love
Powley.
Paddy Constantine, if I'm
Considine.
Considine. I didn't love him.
I'm an enormous Paddy Considine fan, and I didn't love him.
No. For me, he was weak.
Yeah.
I would go so far as to say. I didn't feel the character he was playing really was in him. He was playing this really hard, ruthless. What was he? He wasn't CID. He wasn't a policeman. What
Well,
was
he's a
he?
counter-terrorist officer.
Counter-terrorist officer. But I didn't believe him.
No.
Did
No.
you?
No, I
we haven't
didn't.
spoken about this, so that's interesting. I didn't know you.
No,
didn't
because
really.
as you know, I'm quite a big
Yeah.
Paddy Considine fan.
Well, so am I.
But I found, I don't know what it was. I felt like he was sort of just walking through it a bit, really. I didn't feel like he was in it. I
No.
didn't feel like he believed
He
it
didn't
himself.
inhabit it.
No.
Obviously, we really like the girl from Diary of a Teenage Girl. It's so weird
From the
because she looks
movie.
so
Yeah,
young,
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
she?
yeah.
She's so beautiful and she's just so good. And we're going to see amazing stuff from her in this
Can
series.
I say, you know, when she knocked on Raza's family's door, I didn't think, there were scenes where I didn't think she was very good.
Yeah, but she was acting. She was in her character. She was acting something else, wasn't she? Because she was acting that she was coming round and pretending she was a.
I'm going to give them both.
Community
I'm going to give.
officer.
Oh, we're back. I'm going to give them both the benefit of the doubt. I think they're finding their feet, but you know, it's a little bit like finding your feet in the first half of the FA Cup final. there ain't much longer to go before you can prove yourself. I thought the first 15 minutes of the episode was brilliantly executed.
I loved it.
I thought the painting of the scene.
Yeah.
I actually preferred the whole show when it was really just setting up and characterising the family. I liked getting to know the family. I liked getting to know Raza. I thought he was a great character.
We were really excited. We were like, oh
Really
my God,
excited.
this is so different.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
the look of it. It's super cool. It's different. You know? And then it sagged a bit for me.
Yeah, I agree. And it's sad.
I even checked Instagram a couple of times.
Well, I noticed you were doing a stretch and I got a bit distracted because you were in all sorts of funny positions. But
Did a run today, so I spent the entire hour stretching while I watched this show.
Yeah, which is fine, you know, but, thankfully you were stretching. You know, there were some interesting moments. It felt like it lost its way. I tell you what, for me, Belle Powley and Paddy Considine haven't gelled yet. I want Paddy Considine to kind of get a bit more gritty and a bit more, because I know he is gritty and God, you know, you've got to, I just want a bit more. And I found Belle Powley a bit annoying, and I didn't really get a sense of who she is or what she is or why she is. I mean, well,
it was the classic rookie officer who's chancing her arm, is going to turn out to be brilliant, I mean, I thought the writing of that, we've seen it before.
Yes. Yeah.
Rookie girl.
Yeah, rookie girl.
Officer.
What do we think of the chief of police chief? I thought she was a bit annoying.
Yeah, she was a bit annoying.
She did my head in a bit, sort of a bit formal and a bit sort of humourless and trying a bit too hard. And then that moment on the boat where she appeared with the guy who played your husband in a film, didn't he? Yeah. I thought he was good. He was there very briefly.
He's very good.
So clearly, you know, Raza becomes an informer, and husband's name is Mark, by the way. Clive Boyce. What does Clive Boyce's name ring a bell? I liked the whole underworld that he kept having to go into, but I didn't believe Considine would have all those connections. He seemed a bit too clean cut, and then he came home
For
to
me,
this really
he was
clean...
a big problem in the episode because he was kind of a linchpin, because he's liaising between, you know, within the narrative, he's like everyone's spinning around Reza, the police. And because he wasn't authentic enough to me, it was destabilising the story for me.
And also there was that line from the police chief saying it was a long road bringing you back, and we saw we saw a photograph which was a bit
and we saw
grubby.
him being sick at the beginning in that car. He got out of his car and he was sick.
Was he? When did that happen?
Just before we went into flashback.
Oh, well, that's why I missed it. I didn't see him being sick and going in a flashback.
He was at the court.
I'm going to have to use a knife to scratch my ear.
He was at the court, wasn't he? And then we saw him drive a long way up into up a hill. And then he got out of the car and he was violently sick.
This is one of those shows where all of the supporting cast I thought were better than the actual main actors. I thought the black guys, the youths at the hospital who we went back to the flat, and the brother, we won't do a spoiler on what happens to him, but something grisly happens to him. I thought all that was really nicely drawn, and I do like the idea that we're trying to. I thought it was quite an intimidating scene where he had to choose one of the migrants.
Oh, I didn't like that. It was good though.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Sarah Charitos. I'm so pleased about that. That Insta we did today encouraged her to sign up for a reindeer run. Maybe we should do a 5k reindeer run with the girls.
What, do you ride a reindeer?
What do you do?
You get on a reindeer.
There's no such thing as reindeers.
There are such things as reindeers. We've eaten reindeer in Sweden. It was way before we knew anything about...
we didn't eat reindeer.
Oh, look, our video's just gone completely unavailable. Oh, no, it hasn't. It's come back again. What happened there? It went snow screen and it looked like we'd been possessed.
Yes, Todd the Bunny. It's a new series. It started tonight.
9
Informer, BBC. It'll be on catch up.
Let me just say one thing. I'd probably give this first opening episode a 6 out of 10. But I'd give the first 10 minutes, a 9 out of 10.
Me too.
But you know what? Compared to Wanderlust, which was on this night most weeks, thank God it's gone.
But I think we've got hope for this. I think it was a bit of setting up of the story, wasn't it? So I think it will kick off now.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of those really sad ones, though, where everything goes wrong for this poor boy.
I really like him. Whoever the actor who plays Raza is, he's really good. He's an absolute natural, and I've never seen him before.
Yeah.
Never seen him before. So
really
anyway,
good.
we will be sticking with this one.
Yeah.
My hope is that Paddy Considine is going to vomit more, and he's going to become a bit grittier. You've got to see a movie with Paddy Considine in it called Dead Man's Shoes, directed by Shane Meadows. Absolutely brilliant. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's like $1.99 on iTunes. Get it. It's just a brilliant movie. Considine can do brilliant work. I think the directors may be a bit hesitant with him. I'd imagine directing Paddy Considine is quite intimidating. He's a big boxer. He's quite a hard nut. You know, he's a tough cookie. Yeah. No, he's a bloke's bloke.
Paddy Considine?
Yes. I used to follow his Instagram, and then I had to stop following his Instagram.
I had to unfollow him.
Well, because it was a bit intimidating.
We both unfollowed it at the same time. No, he was a bit boring.
Well, no, he was a bit angry.
That's right. He was always cross.
Yeah, he was a bit angry, and I felt a bit intimidated by him through Instagram.
Around the same time, because he got me following Paddy Considine, and then he went, that Paddy Considine. I said, oh my God, I feel exactly the same.
Yeah, really annoying, really annoying.
Anyway, guys, I'm on Loose Women tomorrow, so check it out, and please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Check out our family vlogs; they're up there now. And we've got a new How to Stay Married So Far film going up tomorrow. So have a lovely
Hello,
evening.
EXO. I'm a producer-director.
Lovely to see you all.
Dead Man's Shoes is amazing, and Room for Romeo Brass.
Take care,
Room for Romeo Brass. That's a great film.
Ah.
Bye.
Bye.
Lots of love.